Well, hello everyone. It's Richard Kadish, owner and broker in charge of Go Gated Realty, Hilton Head Island in Bluffton, South Carolina. Today is January 1st, 2015. Happy New Year, everyone. We're here today in the farm in Bluffton, South Carolina to take a look at this townhouse, number 511 Gardners Lane. It has 2 bedrooms, 2.5 bathrooms. It has 1,377 square feet, and it's only one of 9 homes in all of Bluffton for sale today for under $150,000. Can you imagine looking back a few years from now and being able to know and have the satisfaction that you bought a home in Bluffton for $109,000 in a PUD, which means planned unit development? In other words, community swimming pool, and both townhouses like this one. We'll take a look around the neighborhood, and freestanding homes. In all of Bluffton today, there are only 9 for sale for under $150,000. There is one other here in the farm. A 3-bedroom townhouse is one of those 9. 2 of them are not even in planned communities like the farm. So if you look at comparable homes, there's really only 7 for sale in Bluffton today. Now this community of the farm has a community swimming pool. It has an annual HOA fee of just $718. It's very popular for families because of the proximity to the Bluffton school campus, meaning the high school, the middle school, and the elementary school, which is within walking distance of here. Well, my name is Richard Kadish, K-A-D-E-S-C-H, and my company is Go Gated Realty. I'm the broker and the owner of Go Gated Realty, and Go Gated Realty is a federally registered trademark. Well, I appreciate your taking a look at this home with me today. You have a parking pad out here in front of the home, which is a place for 2 cars. Now let me just say something about the type of person that would be interested in this home. One would be a tenant who wants to become an owner. It's very interesting. I've done some preliminary arithmetic on this, and this home would rent as a long-term rental for, let's just round it off to $1,000 a month. It could be as little as $900. It could be a little bit more, unfurnished. I did the cost to own this with a at full price, $109,000, including the regime fee and taxes and insurance and the whole thing. My arithmetic says that the cost to own this would be about $750 a month as a primary home, compared to, let's say, renting at about $1,000 a month. So for any tenant who's interested in stepping up and becoming an owner, I would certainly suggest that you do that if you can. That's with nothing down, ladies and gentlemen. That's 100% finance, which is available on this property. Now, the other type of buyer who could be interested in a property like this would be an investor, someone who wants to have a property with some positive cash flow, which is possible, not guaranteed, but possible. And my own company works a lot with investors. We sell a lot to people who are looking for inexpensive properties where we can put tenants. I do a lot of property management on both Hilton Head Island and Bluffton. And then basically the tenant pays your mortgage. And there are many people who would call themselves investors who are not actually looking to own, to use the property for personal use, but rather as an investment. They're buying the arithmetic, the cash flow. When you call, we can talk more about that, if that's what is of interest to you. But you're probably one of those 2 people. The third would be someone who's simply relocating to the area and is looking for an inexpensive primary home. I suppose you could buy this as a second home. You come into the area, you want something that's pet friendly, and there are many, many places that are not pet friendly in the area, especially condominiums. So you want a place to come and go as you want. $109,000 to have a second home here on Hilton Head Island. I suppose that would be another potential buyer. Well, this townhouse has vinyl siding. It has vinyl shutters. It has dual glazed windows with interior flat mullions. It has a covered entrance Let's go in and take a look. It's an end unit as well. So with any kind of row of townhouses, you have interior units and you have end units. Well, an end unit is better because it gives you one less neighbor. Here's our entrance. It's simple. It's open. You have a simple entrance here onto some vinyl. And immediately this is open to your dining room, which is a carpeted area. And you see your kitchen is located then midway on the right side between your dining area and your living room. The entrance hallway takes you right past the kitchen and straight back to your living room. And then immediately here on the left side is your stairway to the second floor where both of your bedrooms are located. And by the way, they're both really like master bedrooms by the definition of each having its own private bathroom, because both the master bedroom and the second bedroom each have a private bath. Now here's an additional benefit of being an end unit. You notice at the top of the stairway there is a window which illuminates that stairway very nicely. And here at the bottom there's another window. You just can't have these windows on the interior units, only on the end units. So that does give value to this property and is worth noting. Well, here's our dining room. It's a good size and it's open to the kitchen. Well, if you were coming into the house, you would probably head down this entrance hallway and you'd pass the kitchen. Here on the right, it is a full kitchen. You do have Formica tops, dishwasher, oven range, built-in microwave, side-by-side refrigerator, all in good condition. And of course you would buy anything contingent upon inspection to make sure that everything is working properly. All the shelves are here, has an ice maker, looks to be in good condition. Now this villa was built in 2003, so I think it's likely that these appliances are the originals. They've clearly been well taken care of. And you have a vinyl floor that has a tile pattern to it. It's simple but in good condition. Oak cabinets, and the pass-through here across your double stainless sink is to your living room, which is good sized. Sliding glass door to your back patio. And again, this central location here within the house is open to your dining room at the front. Here's another look at the foyer and the entrance. And in the kitchen you also have a pantry. Good sized pantry with wire shelving. Plenty of room for all your food, I think. Immediately across from your kitchen on the hallway is your half bath. This house has 2.5 bathrooms. It also has the vinyl floor, the oak cabinet, cultured marble top with the integral basin, the fixed wall mirror, simple light overhead there, and over here is your commode. And that's why it's called a half bath, of course, because it's just intended for convenience. It doesn't have the tub or shower the way a full bathroom has. You do have a storage closet here under the stairwell. We'll see an additional storage closet out back. The house has paneled doors. And here's our living room. And again, being an end unit, you have the extra window in the corner there, which really helps to illuminate the property. It gives it a good feeling of being light and bright, which is of course what many people are looking for, light and bright and open. And this is a fairly sizable property now. 1,377 square feet is bigger than most townhouses. There's a lot of townhouses around that are more in the 1,000 square foot to 1,200 square foot range. Some of them even 3 bedrooms. Well, this is 2 bedrooms at 1,377 square feet. Here's your backyard. The lot is very easy to keep up with. It's a slightly under a tenth of an acre, so not really much to keep up with in terms of yard care. And you would be allowed to fence this if you wanted to. Both of your neighbors have fences. It's kind of a pie-shaped lot, which is wider at the back. You saw when we came in how narrow the entrance was. That's actually good. You want it wider at the back for privacy. Your front entrance in a Hilton Head property is less important, especially in one like this. Well, this is your 2-story townhouse with your vinyl siding. And being a house, you are responsible for the exterior care, the yard care, the power washing that you might do once a year, that sort of thing. Here's your side yard. This can be improved, but you can see that the property line comes out at an angle, giving you this wide area back here, which would give you privacy if you wanted that. And there's our storage shed. Just off the concrete back patio, that's where your water heater, your electric panel are located. Not really much to see, but we'll just take a quick look. You know, when you have a smaller property, you can use all the storage you can get, and that would be for whatever you might like to store, a bicycle, perhaps some of your yard equipment, whatever you like. Well, here we go back into the living room. And let's go upstairs and take a look up there. While we go, I'll just give you my contact information. Again, my name is Richard Kadish. This is listed with my company. My cell phone number is 843-684-2933. And my email, rich@gogated.com. That's RICH@GOGATED.com. Okay, here we are at the top of the stairs. And to the back of the house, we have the master bedroom. That's straight away through the doorway. Before we get there on the left, we have our washer-dryer closet, which has the full-size washer and dryer. Many homes do not have washers and dryers included, or they may have piggyback washers and dryers. Well, this is full-sized. I think most people would prefer that. And they look to be in perfect condition. Here's our master bedroom. With this and the second bedroom are both very similar sizes. So there really is like two master bedrooms. It has a vaulted ceiling, and his and her closets over here on this side. Two windows giving you a good light into this room. And I think that the headboard would probably go on this right wall over here. To the right, because you generally walk into a room at the base of the bed. So I think you'd put your headboard over there, or possibly between the windows over here. If you can imagine that, then perhaps you can also imagine how a dresser could go over into that corner, or possibly between those doors. There's our hallway to the front of the villa or house, and our master bathroom is right here. One of the definitions of a master bedroom is that it has a private bathroom. It's not shared with your other bedrooms. And that's what you have here in both your first and second bedrooms. You have a vinyl floor, which is in very good condition, and it has a tile pattern. You have a double vanity top with cultured marble. If you're not familiar with that product, it's a man-made resin which is molded. It has quartz dust. When it's finished, it looks like marble, but it's not. And it has those integral basins. You have the oak cabinets, which look to be in very good condition. And between these two vanities, you have a drawer and a dressing table area there. So for those of you who like to have your cosmetics and so forth, and a dressing table, the ability to sit down, put on your makeup, this has that for you. Simple light overhead, large fixed wall mirror, and you do have in this bathroom a fiberglass tub and shower, a garden tub. Some people call this design a garden tub. It's your fiberglass unit. And your commode then is behind this privacy wall over to this side. Let's take another look at our bathroom here. All right, then this is the master bathroom, ladies and gentlemen. The master bedroom. And the master bedroom is typically at the back, because on a Hilton Head home, your parking, your driveway is at the front. You like to go to the back where it's more quiet, and that's what we have here. So along this hallway, we have another linen closet here on the left with wire shelving, and here's the second bedroom at the front. Well, if you like this better as your master, perfectly fine. 2 windows like the other one, a vaulted ceiling like the other one. Your main difference here between the first and the second bedroom is that this bedroom just has the 1 closet across the room and not 2. But again, perfect for a small family or a couple who would like to use this as a guest room or as an office, a hobby room, exercise room, or for investors then having roommates oftentimes is the way that the rent is maintained. Well, let's take a look at this second bathroom because it's also a good size. The big difference here is same quality as the master bedroom and bathroom rather, but it just has the single basin, and you see it has the smaller vanity, no dressing table. Everything else is very similar, has a different tub style. It's not the garden tub style, it's more your traditional tub. It's a fiberglass unit, but other things are very comparable. Your cultured marble top, your fixed wall mirror, and your simple light overhead. Simple but good. Now, I think that as we walk through this house, there's 2 things, if you haven't noticed already, which I think are worth mentioning, and one is that the carpet does need upgrading. As an investor, I'm not sure that's necessary, but and if we did limit our improvements, it would be to the first floor. That's where the heavier carpet wear is visible on both it and the vinyl. The second thing is that the house does need interior painting. Although the ceilings look fine, the walls show some scuffing. This house used to be owner-occupied. The owner vacated. He's chosen to rent it until it sells, so it has been rented long-term for the last couple of years. And so it does have some scuffs on the walls, and it's likely that it will be rented again soon. So if it doesn't sell very quickly here, it's likely then to be re-rented until it does, so that a tenant would be in there for an investor, or if you were looking to occupy as a resident, well, most of those leases have 60-day vacate clauses. Well, that's our tour, ladies and gentlemen. Again, my name is Richard Kadesh, K-A-D-E-S-C-H. Go Gated Realty, 843-684-2933. And my email again, rich@gogated.com. And you can search all of those homes in Bluffton that I was telling you about, if you'd like, at my website, which is gogated.com. And that would be Area 16, which is Bluffton out of Plantation. Some of that coding and some of those searches get overwhelming for many of you, I'm told. Finding the right neighborhood and home can be very challenging. So instead, if you would like to just tell me about what you're looking for, we can compare and shop together. It might be that this is the best property for you, and at the same time, it may be that another one would be better. We won't know until we talk, but please call me, drop me an email, let's get acquainted, and please tell me what you're looking for, and let's find it together. This is one of the least expensive homes for sale in Bluffton today. And usually that's a pretty strong sales story, I must say. People like to have low prices, and with just a little bit of improvement on this one, some fresh paint and some new flooring, this home can really become that much better. So thank you for watching. I look forward to meeting you. And again, Happy New Year, everyone. Let's work together to find the right home for you in 2015.